You don't have to be nervous because we know that they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not nervous, which is kind of crazy.
I know. You're not nervous at all.
I mean, no, not really. I feel very confident. I feel like this is meant to be, and I feel like everything's going to go well, and I just feel good about it in my heart.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lincoln, and I have a very, very, very special guest with me today. My Aunt Erin and my kidney donor. And I wanted to, we haven't done one of these videos in a long time. The last video I remember doing with Erin was before transplant, when I was much, much more shorter and had a squeaky little voice. And I was still a kid. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. And today I wanted Erin to go into how she surprised me yesterday by coming to the house. I had no idea. My mom, my granddadder, and everybody planned it. And I was clueless. I had no idea. And she went through all of this with the cake and the balloons and all the things. So, and yesterday was actually my 2-year KIDNEYVERSARY, my 2-year mark that I've had my kidney. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to make the first KIDNEYVERSARY, but she made up for it today by coming, right. And I'm very glad and I'm very happy that she's here today.
So last year I was in Ireland on our first KIDNEYVERSARY.
So that's why I had said she had missed out on the first one.
That's right.
But she still had a wonderful time in Ireland. So
I did have a wonderful time.
It was like a KIDNEYVERSARY present for you.
I felt bad about not being here for our KIDNEYVERSARY and not being able to do something with you. And so this year on our second KIDNEYVERSARY, I wanted to make sure that I showed you how special it was to me and how important you are to me. And so I wanted to do something really special to show you that it was a big deal and to celebrate your 2 years with my little kidney in there. Yeah. And so I called Grandadder and I said, hey, what do you think about me just coming and
surprise Lincoln,
completely surprising him without him knowing it? And just show up and get
And he was like, absolutely.
He said, absolutely. And we talked about it and threw around some ideas. And he was like, what about a cake? And I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So I contacted our cousin Amber, who lives in Dublin, who makes really cool cakes.
Amazing cakes.
That's right. And asked her if she would do a kidney cake for me.
And she'd never done one of them before.
She had not.
But it still turned out amazing. In fact, it looked so good, I didn't want anybody to cut it or eat it.
We still haven't cut it because he was like, it's too pretty.
It looks too good to be, cut open.
That's right. She did a great job. And so I got him a kidney cake that said, happy second KIDNEYVERSARY, and some balloons. I took off work and I texted Grandadder on the down low, and I said I'm headed south, and
yeah, I know. And while they were planning all this, my thing was I had no idea they had planned this for about I don't know how long.
It was probably about a month.
They had planned it. Well, what I was trying to do was I was trying to talk to Erin as well, and I was like, hey, my KIDNEYVERSARY's coming up. I would like to get together with you sometime, whether we go to your house or you come to our house or, we go out to do something, whatever, needed to plan something because it was a big more KIDNEYVERSARY 2 years. And I want to plan something, and she was like, yeah, well, trying to work it out, we'll work it out, with her family, like work and school and everything. And I was just curious. I was like, I wonder. I was trying to think about it too. I was like, I want to do something with Erin. But I totally understand if she's busy and can't, get to it or whatever. But then while that was going through my mind, they had already planned all of this for a whole month.
It was so
and I had no
hard
idea
to keep telling you, I don't know if I can come that weekend because I thought I was disappointing you, but I already knew that I had this surprise in the works. So I kept trying to push it off and say, well, I think I can come at the beginning of May. And
she pushed it off.
I was telling him all these dates. And
I had a big day that day anyway, yesterday, where we did 3 new podcast episodes. And, me and Grandadder, I was pretty much with Grandadder all day that day. And we were going and doing and, doing our normal routine. Didn't think much about it. Well, I got home that afternoon. I was just all exhausted. I was tired that day. I did a lot of stuff already, and I was worn out. And then finally, I was sitting there. All my family came home from work and school, and I was sitting there talking with everybody in the living room. And then all of a sudden, Erin came in with a big old cake and balloons, and she was like, "Surprise! Happy Kidneyversary!" And I just.
The look on his face was priceless.
Like my mouth just kept getting bigger and bigger. I was and I was just like processing. I had to process it for a minute.
Surprise!
What?
Yes, take that for is dangerous.
What are you doing here?
Happy Kidneyversary!
And I was like, wait, what is he doing here? Why? I was like thinking, today's my Kidneyversary. She surprised me.
It was all for you.
I was like, you did all of this for me. And all of that. So
it was so hard. I just knew you were going to find out because, Lincoln knows everything. You can't keep a secret from him.
It's hard to keep, it was hard for them to keep a secret for me.
I didn't know whether to text Chelsea or to text Grandadder or to text Nana because I wasn't sure if he was with any of them at any point. He can have their phone or whatever, and so
and I'm with pretty much all of them all the time.
That's right. So I was trying really hard to keep it a secret.
She was confused. She was like, who do I talk to? Because Lincoln's with everybody all the time.
But somehow, some way, we pulled it off, and you really were surprised.
And I was just clueless. I didn't catch on to it. I didn't overhear anything. I didn't, it wasn't clicking with me that, and I don't know why. I never realized that when she was telling me, well, maybe we'll have to do it this, or maybe, I'm still trying to work on something. I should have known it right from there. I should have known you were up to something.
I
don't know, but they pulled it off amazingly.
I didn't want to disappoint you because I knew you wanted to do something, and I was trying to put it off, but
obviously she didn't disappoint me because here she is.
Well,
so,
I wanted to make sure that you felt special and that you were celebrated for your Kidneyversary because, for 2 years, look how far you've come.
I know.
And I'm so proud of you and your progress and how well you're doing and how much you've grown and changed. And
we was talking about it today, actually. I think it feels like yesterday, really that I got my kidney. It doesn't even feel like it's been 2 years. It's like my mind is just trying to think back on and on. And to me, it really does feel like it was actually yesterday. It's still, I'm still walking around and walking around calling it my new kidney. I've had it for so long.
Technically, it's 40-ish something years old.
Yeah. But it was still... But yeah, it's not even, I'm still calling it my new kidney, but I've had it for 2 years already. But again, to me, it doesn't feel like 2 years. Cause it's also been 2 years since I've been making my YouTube videos too.
I know.
2 years because I started making my YouTube videos before my kidney transplant. Like those first two videos, the one of me and Erin that I did, that was technically my first video that I ever posted. And for 2 years straight, I've been doing my YouTube and all my content and all of my stuff, and it really does. I mean, I don't know. There's just no words to really describe it, I guess.
I'm going to say that in 2 years, just thinking about all the changes that you've made today, I watched you sit and talk to us with no oxygen. I watched you eat lunch with us, which 2 years ago, I don't think that would have happened.
No, it really wouldn't have.
I watched you walk all around and do all the things that you've been doing that 2 years ago you couldn't do. And I am so excited for all the progress that you've made and everything that, even more progress to come.
Yeah, and doing all the content part of it.
That's
too.
Right.
Because I share my story a lot on the online and stuff like that. But with the online stuff that I do, it's really fun to me also, that part of it. Because I get to share my story, I get to raise awareness about that kind of stuff. I get to share that stuff, inspire some people, make people laugh, that kind of thing. And it keeps me busy, which is good. It's fun for me. It really makes me happy, and it makes me get to do things, and I get to go see people, do things, and it's so much fun. Go to events and go to all kinds of stuff. And my granddaddy is right there with me too. Always.
He's behind the camera today.
He is. But
yeah, you've come so far, and you inspire so many other people. You raise awareness about organ donation, and you encourage other people who are still waiting for, transplant.
I will say this, the reason I share so much about organ donation is because I am living proof.
That's right.
I am living proof that when you get a kidney transplant, it doesn't just fix one problem. It fixes most of them anyway.
A lot, yeah.
It fixes a whole lot of other issues too, like pulmonary wise, I'm doing better. Like she was explaining, like she mentioned, I don't have to have oxygen anymore. Just so many different things have changed and gotten better. Some things have I've had some down spurts, where I hit a curve and something, I hit a curve and something goes, wrong, or I have some minor fluctuations or whatever, some things are off, but otherwise,
It comes so far.
Otherwise, I'm doing great. People ask me how I'm doing, and I'm like, I'm doing great. And honestly, that's about all I can say, because there's not really many updates lately. I don't go to Atlanta as often as I used to. I don't do that kind of thing, and anymore. So
just think about how different your life is today versus how it was. I'm so thankful that you guys don't have to spend months on end in Atlanta at the hospital, and that you get to be home.
And one thing I was totally happy about is that doing all the kidney stuff and everything, I knew that if something went wrong, you washed up there, and you did at some points. There were times where I really was not doing good, and she jumped in her car and took off, and
That's right.
came to the rescue, and she was right there by my side the whole time. And there were times I could tell that there were so many people that don't like to see me hurting and feeling bad like that, and especially Erin. She didn't want me going through all that because she hated to see all of that, so she made a big decision and stepped up for me. And
I'm very honored that I got to do that for you because God blessed me in that way. Lincoln sent me a really sweet text yesterday on our KIDNEYVERSARY, and it was so precious. And
I did, and usually I will go ahead and say, usually I'm the one that makes her cry and tear up. Actually, yesterday it was the opposite. Because yesterday I was explaining a little bit about it and telling her that I'm very happy to where I've came.
He's always so appreciative.
Everything I do and everything, like, the way I'm able to still be here, make memories, do things, all kinds of stuff, it's all because of her. And that's what I was basically explaining to her in my text, where she sent me back a message that morning, and then she brought up all the baby stuff.
Well,
and I was like, dang it. And I started tearing up a bit. She started, and I was like, how am I going to be able to get through this day? But
I just told him, I said, our bond is special since I gave him my kidney, but we've always had a special bond.
Even before
I
the kidney.
watched him come into this world, and I saw him take his first breath, and I told him, I said, that day I fell in love with that sweet baby, and I have always had a special little place in my heart for you, and I always will.
And I've always had one too. I have a special place in my heart for you too. And but this is gonna wrap up this video. I enjoyed having. I don't get many opportunities to have Erin in my videos, and because obviously with us being apart and not always close to each other and all that, but I enjoyed getting to have Erin on my video today. And
It's been a good day.
yeah, and I told Erin, I don't think I've ever had a better end to my week than this. Because this has been the best end of the week ever. Best Friday ever. Because, best day ever, like my hat said. Like, what could get any better than this? I mean, this is just, it made my whole day. And yesterday, all day, I just had a smile on my face and couldn't wipe it away. So, and same for her too. But, we love you guys. Bye.
Every comment say you're such an inspiration, but I just give God and my family appreciation. Yeah. Never thought I'd be this strong. Heart so full, can't do me wrong. Life's a beat, I drop my song. I've been living blessed all along. Ever since Aunt Erin gave me that gift, my whole world got a major lift. Now I'm living life, no breaks, just drift. Smiling big, yeah, my spirit's lit. I've been meeting celebs, riding tracks at NASCAR.